Yes, sir, in the hat.
Can you turn your guitar up?
Say again?
Can you turn your guitar up?
Turn it up? You can't hear it?
That was sarcasm.
Oh, was it? That's cool, yes.
What strings do you use?
I use Ernie ball strings. I use 9 through 66. I'm sorry, 9 through 42 and a 66 on the bottom. Yeah. The picks are Jim Dunlop. These are the Sharpie picks, the very tippy thing, and they're about like 2 millimeters thick, so it's very hard to bend them. Really thick picks. Yes, sir.
Are you mixing between strings, arpeggios, and sweeps, or are you sort of like, and is it all planned out, or is there some parts where you're improvising?
A lot of my solos are pretty much improvised, a lot of them. I like to go into the studio and kind of do both, where I half work out the solo and I half improvise it. Because I think if you work out an entire solo completely, it just sounds entirely worked out, you know what I mean? So I like to at least know where I'm going with some kind of idea or something like that. And the other half of the solo is just a lot of like fire and hit the play and record button and go for it kind of a thing. So it's kind of a combination of those two elements that make up a Loomis guitar solo, if you will. Yeah. Yes?
Furthering that question, like your creative process, what do you like to establish first when you're writing a song?
Just creating like a foundation like you'd build a house, you know, like start from the bottom up and come up with a really good groove and drum part, you know what I'm saying? I'm like everyone else that uses, you know, Pro Tools. I've got the Drummer Superior 2.0, the XFX and all that stuff, and I just start demoing out ideas with drum riffs or drum parts. And then I'll find something I really like that's heavy, and then I'll slowly start adding the guitar to that. And as soon as I'm done with that, I'll start quad tracking it and adding more rhythms. That's like, the best way I can describe it is painting a picture, you know what I'm saying? You start adding all these colors to a portrait or a painting. It starts to come to life, you know? So I do the guitars, and then I start doing the solos after that. And if there's vocals involved, usually that will be like the last thing involved. But that's how it works. Drums, guitars, bass, leads, vocals. Yep. Yeah. Come on now, you can't remember?
Have you always played metal? Or
Have I always played metal?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
What did you start on?
Yeah, I mean, when I first started playing guitar, I took group lessons, you know, like learning from a guitar teacher with like 6 other students. And I just had like a simple acoustic guitar, so we were playing like, you know, simple like folk songs and stuff like that. But I quickly became interested in metal first and foremost when I was about, you know, 12, 13, something like that. And I have been ever since. But my interests like are varying from music too. You know, I just don't listen to that. I listen to a lot of like classical and jazz and other things to kind of build my mind to write cooler stuff. So, yep. Yes.
Can you explain the meaning behind the symbol you use as fret dots? Is there a specific...
It's just some kind of like Celtic design or something like that. Yeah, that I found that I thought that looked really cool and stood out on a maple neck. So I think I was just like web surfing one night and just found it. I thought it looked cool. I think it's like some sort of like Celtic design though or something like that. Celtic cross or something, yeah.
From Irishman?
Yeah. Cool, man, thanks. Yeah. Yes.
When did you start playing?
I started playing drums when I was about 9, and I quickly became bored with that, and my dad had a guitar in the house, and I picked that up and never put it down, and I think I was like, I don't know, 10 or 11, something like that. So, 30 years, long time, man. Yeah. Yes.
How do you schedule your practice?
Whenever I can, because, you know, being on the road a lot, it's quite difficult at times, you know. I don't practice as much technique as I used to when I was a lot younger. I practice more on composition now and writing music, just because I think that's much more interesting than, you know, noodling around in the bedroom all day. But I at least try to get in an hour of technique a day, but most of my day really is evolved more around composition and writing music. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks. Yes.
Do you have jam to mouse it?
No.
Do you
I heard so many rumors. Like it's like I heard that he's kind of weird in person. So I don't want that to ruin my love of Yngwie. You know, going up and meeting him and then he's like a dick or something. I had the opportunity to once, but it was in Frankfurt at the Frankfurt Music Convention, and I don't know. He was signing and stuff like that, and the line was huge, and I didn't bother. Yeah, man, I love Yngwie. I think you know, I definitely got into the whole, you know, Eddie Van Halen, Randy Rhoads thing, and then Yngwie, and then Jason Becker, Marty Friedman. But Yngwie was definitely very influential.
He's got a new website.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think I'll check it out. Yeah. Yes. Yep.
As a career musician, how are you finding the current trends of artists moving away from major labels and using things like Spotify and YouTube to promote themselves?
Great question. I think it's really cool, actually. I mean, look at artists like Keith Merrow. You know what I'm saying? That guy. Is everybody familiar with Keith Merrow? Yeah, a very, very awesome artist, and a friend of mine that I've worked with a few times is doing everything solely on his own as an artist, you know, promoting himself, using YouTube videos to showcase his playing and stuff like that.
I asked because I understood you found your basis to a solo project on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a great way of promotion, man, you know. I mean, one thing that I did where a lot of people never knew about me before personally was when we went to China to do guitar clinics, and everybody knew about me because of YouTube, not because of my CDs or anything like that, you know. So that's kind of a cool feeling, because I went over there not knowing if people would even know who I was, but they're like, hey, we see your videos on YouTube. So I believe in it. I think it's a great way to showcase your playing, and it's a good thing. If you're your own artist as well and releasing your own music, more power to you, man, if you can do it. You know, you'll probably save yourself a lot of money and probably make a lot more money, too. So, yeah. Yes, I'll get to you next. Yeah, with Sugar Shirt. Say again one more time. Do I believe in it, or? Oh, what do I think of it? You know, it just makes it harder for the working musician, really, sometimes, if people are just stealing it, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. A lot of people out there, like friends of mine, you know, will say, yeah, I did that, but I just want to check it out first before I buy it, you know? But realistically, does anybody really go out and buy it after they download it? Probably not, you know? And I think in the long run that just kind of, it ruins a lot for the people that work hard to make music for people that do enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So supporting it and going out and buying it is pretty important, man. So, yes. Actually, let me get to this guy and I'll get to you next. Okay.
Any chance of you playing Devil Theory tonight?
Devil Theory? No, not tonight, but I am going to be playing it on the European tour that I'm going to be doing. So go to YouTube and check it out. That's the thing. I'm working on it right now. Like, I'm relearning it because I've never played that song before. So yeah, I know what part you're talking about, and it's thank you. It is pretty vicious. So I'm like, I gotta go back and relearn my shit. It sucks. Yeah, thank you. Yes.